Hello everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. If you're new here, hi, I'm Elle and I own and run my own small business, Our Forever Utopia, where I sell cute, colourful, quirky, handmade and hand-painted ceramics and clay. I've been a really bad vlogger. I think I said this in the last video. Was my last video the one where I was just like, I felt like my energy was flat? I've definitely picked up a little bit. I can't do, like, I'm in my head because I can't do everything and I don't like when I can't do everything. So because I'm so focused on orders at the minute and trying to get all of the orders out, and I've given myself way too much to do. Today is Sunday, we're doing a little working Sunday vlog together, and all of these orders need to go out by Thursday, and that's me taking it right up until, on when you order, it says 1 to 2 weeks shipping, and that's taken me right up until then, which stresses me out a little bit. Even though that's what I state, I've obviously already had some messages to say like, I ordered on the 30th, where's my item, do you have any update, kind of thing, and I'm like some of them aren't even like painted yet. I've done really well, I'm not gonna lie. I've got over half of the orders out and more like ready to be shipped out. I only have left to do from the restock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 orders. The rest of them were ordered after the like restock date, so they'll be done like as and when, if that makes sense. I just giving myself too much to do, and I don't like people waiting for my items. I always just hope that like things are worth the wait, and when people open the packages, they're like just love what they've ordered. So yeah, I do have a long to-do list today. So let me tell you what is on the to-do list. So I need to do some clay. I have 2 jammy biscuits to do. I need to do some slugs. Like, who knows how I'm going to do these slugs. I've taken on a custom order, which my custom orders are not actually open. They did open, and then I accepted a few orders and then the slots closed until the new year, because with it being the festive period, people wanting to buy for gifts, I don't want to then take on the extra work, because customs can sometimes cause me a little bit of like, if it's something I've never done before, which usually a custom is, like this one, she wants quirky slugs. Now I have no idea, I've never made a slug out of clay before. I'm going to be totally winging it and just hoping that it turns out. I have slugs to make. Then my sister wants a bauble, so usually her and her boyfriend get a bauble from wherever they go, like Christmas market wise or whatever, or just for the year. And this year obviously she's due to give birth, so she will not be going anywhere. And yeah, she's asked me to make a little family bauble, so I think I'm gonna do 2 bigger gingerbread men and then a little gingerbread in the middle, and kind of have them like not holding hands but like stuck together so they look like they're all joined, and then have the date. She wants the date, and I think, did she say she wants the names? Maybe, can't remember if she just has the date. No, I think she has the names as well. I need to ask her, but I need to do that so that can be drying. Then I had an order yesterday for some jumpers, which is the initial Christmas jumpers, which I can't wait to show you because I finished them off yesterday, the first like lot of orders, and they look so good when they're all together and all the different colours. So they're downstairs, so I will show you them in a little bit when we pack them together. But yeah, I had that order coming yesterday, and I want the clay drying as soon as possible because this clay is taking so long to dry. So that is all of the clay I'm going to do. Then I need to pack an order. This is just another example of how like I am just losing it at the minute. So somebody on TikTok had asked if their order can be packed, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, so fun. Like, I've never really had anybody ask me on TikTok to pack an order before. And then I thought, do you know what, I'll make a TikTok to say like, if you want your order packing, leave your order number down below. And I had like 10 people leave the order numbers down below, and then I got overwhelmed because I filmed like 2 of them, and I was like, it takes me like triple the time. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, and it sounds ridiculous because technically you're not doing anything different, you're packing the order, but I suppose you're making sure like everything's aesthetic and filmable, but it honestly takes me, like, an order that should take me 5 minutes to pack takes me about 20 minutes to pack. It's just, it's not normal. So then that started stressing me out, and I realised that I probably shouldn't have made that TikTok, because I'm not going to be able to film packing all of them orders. Now I feel like I've let people down, and I feel like, what was the point in me asking if you're not actually going to pack my, like, spiraling. So I'm gonna pack, I've done like 2, but I am gonna pack the initial customer who asked me to pack their order, which meant that I made that video in the first place. Otherwise I feel like that's just not fair. So their order is for these, which I cannot wait to restock, the little bud vases, and it's for the cowgirl boot and the book vase, the bookshelf. I just love these so much, they're so adorable. And yeah, so I am going to pack them. I'm actually going to start by doing that in a minute. Right, and then orders to paint. So I really want to, by the end of today, have painted 2 enchanted vases, 2 pink teddy vases, a cherry dish, a retro sweet frame, and a candy heart frame. Then I have orders to pack. So let me show you what my landing currently looks like. This is my landing currently. These orders all are ready to be packed up. Like, sometimes I wish I had a packer just so that I could focus on, or like, the painting, and then these could be packed up and sent out, because they're literally just sat here waiting. But I also love the packing process, and I'm very particular about how things are done. So there we are. They all need to be packed up today, which is probably going to take me about 2.5 hours to pack them, possibly. The studio's also an absolute mess. I've just tripped up trying to get in the room. And then the last thing on the list is to pack the jumpers, which there's a lot of them to pack, but I'm really excited to pack them, because I have my cute little Christmassy bags and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to pack them, and I can't wait to show you them. They are downstairs, so I'll show you them in a little bit. But that is the list today, so I think we should just get straight on. I'm currently listening to Call Her Daddy podcast, and I'm listening to the Taylor Momsen episode, which is the most recent episode. And yeah, I think we're just gonna get straight on, to be honest. I'm gonna have to take this cardigan off, because as cozy as it is, the sleeves are like massive, and they will dip in the paint. And as you can see somewhere, wait, I have black on it somewhere. Oh, there. I have dipped it in paint previously. So yeah, let's get straight on. I'm sorry if this is just chaos, and yeah, but I just want to show you the reality of me right now, and I'm so grateful for it. Like, I've looked back on a post from last year that was basically like, I'd uploaded my new Christmas jumpers, and I don't think I'd sold any of them, and I basically put a post on saying, like, I'm really nervous that that nobody likes the things I've made, and that the designs aren't like what people want, and nobody's gonna buy them. Yeah, I kind of had a reality check of, like, compared to this year, I've sold out of my Christmas jumpers. Not the initials, I've kept a lot of listing for those up, which I don't know if people realise that they're still in stock. I think when people go on the website and they see that most things are out of stock, they presume that everything's out of stock. Like, if they click on and the first like 5 items that they see are sold out, they're like, oh, she's sold out. And because this is how my business model is at the minute, it's like restock, a lot of the popular things sell out, and then there's still other things, but because people just see, oh, sold out, she's sold out, I'll wait till the next restock, and they don't look to see the things that are actually in stock. But yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling. I feel like I'm like big, I don't know, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna start by packing the order, which is this little cute order here. And I'm gonna have to wipe that down because it's covered in paint. And then we're gonna get straight on with painting the enchanted and the teddy vases. So far so good on the to-do list front. I've done all of the painting that I wanted to get done today. So we have the retro sweet frame and the candy heart frame, 2 enchanted vases, 2 teddies and a cherry dish. Before I start with the clay that I want to do, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go and grab a protein shake. The sun is like, I don't know where the best place. I don't know why the light always shines funny in this room. I think it's just the window, to be honest. Like, I don't know. 10 to 11, so not doing too bad for time. And yeah, I feel like relieved that I've got all of them done. And yeah, let's go and have, I was going to say something to eat, but a protein shake doesn't really count as something to eat. And then I'm gonna start with clay, and we need to try and attempt to make some slugs together, which I'm thinking we just mould a slug, flatten the bottom a little bit, and then like pinch 2 little, what are they even called on slugs, like antennas? No, like, is it the slug's eyes? I got straight on with doing some clay, so I've done the 2 jammy biscuits that I needed to do. Then I've done the bauble for my sister, so it took a while for me to decide exactly what I wanted to do, and she's kind of given me free rein anyway. She's honestly easy going, easy, she's really not fussed. She just knows she wants it. So I think this is going to work. So it's going to be the Christmas tree so that I can put the writing on. I think she wants the date and I'm not sure what else she wants, but that I can do that and that it's a nice design. Like I can design a nice Christmas tree. And then I'm thinking 3 gingerbread men for the 3 of them, and I'm hoping they'll kind of like dangle sort of like baubles, but because I was going to do them up like here as like 3 different baubles from the tree, but then I was like, they're not going to show because the rope will hang behind the tree and you won't actually see. So I've just decided to do them at the bottom, and I won't actually know whether this is going to work until it's dry and I can kind of fasten it all together. But I do feel like it's going to look cute if it turns out how I want it to do. If it doesn't, I've got time, I can do something else for her. But yeah, that's them done, and then I've also done the jumpers that I needed to do so that they can be drying. And now I'm going to move on to the slugs. So I've got my clay here and we're just gonna experiment. So I'm thinking that I want kind of all the slugs, I need to roll my sleeves up, like a similar ish size, because I know that the shape's going to be different. So I'm thinking if I do roll them like this first. Oh, I'm really really nervous. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Surely it can't be that hard to make a slug. I'm also just really excited for the painting process for this bit, because again, my customers kind of give me free rein and she's just sort of said like some quirky slugs, so I'm going to do them all different like patterns and colours, and I just feel like it's going to look like a vibe. It's definitely the weirdest, or one of, I've definitely had some weird customs, but it's one of the weirdest customs I've definitely had. So I'm thinking, how long do we want, how big do we want these slugs? Maybe like that, I'm thinking. Oh, that one's a bit bigger slug. These might be too big, I might have to shorten these. Let's just try it first. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what does the end of a slug look like? Does its tail go like smaller? I'm just gonna roll like this to start with to get it nice and kind of like skinny-ish. Ew, that looks disgusting. Right, and then I want to flatten it a bit. And then mould. Why has it got like... So I want the tail to go one way. Like, what does a slug's tail even look like? Is it even called a tail? I don't know. And then I want it to sort of bend that way. Okay. Kind of slug-like. Okay, and then we've got to try and pinch this. So I'm thinking, do I maybe cut and then pull up maybe? I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I'm thinking... Oh, right, I'm gonna try and cut it. One sluggy antenna. Two sluggy antenna. Okay, then we want to pull it up. See, what I'm worried about is that these bits aren't going to be big enough and they're gonna crack in break off in transit. Because this would work by the looks of it. I actually think this is going to look like a slug, but it's definitely not sturdy enough for me to send, like, to attach to a vase. Right. Attempt number 1 is okay. I definitely like the shape of the slug, but this isn't going to work. So how can I do do I like maybe try and attach the clay rather than break off what I've already done? But this is going to be too big, I think. How big is the slug's like? That's way too big. This is proving harder than I thought. To be fair, it's quite like a chunky slug, so maybe... Would this work? Oh, this could work, you know. Maybe I should watch a video on how to make a slug. This is probably going to be easier. Oh, that's going to be more slug-like, isn't it? Right, I think I'm just going to try this, do the coiling method on them, and then make them a little bit smaller. Gosh. See, the thing is with this is I have not charged enough for this vase, because this is going to take me ages. And the process of actually just like trialing it out as well to see if it's going to work is where like half the battle actually is. And then obviously making each one when it's something that I've never made before. It's not the easiest thing. And I've definitely, I keep undercharging for my customs because I don't know why I do it. Sometimes I just don't realise the work that goes into it. Right, I think this is definitely going to work better and be more like stable. But they don't need to be this big, so I'm going to like chop them, because then I'm going to pull them. It's not even attached. Great. I just want to literally squash it. It's not working. It's not working. How do I make a slug? We eventually have a small army of slugs. Now every single one is different, but it's gonna add to the quirkiness, do not worry. And once they're filed, sanded, etc., I think they're gonna come together as slugs. Fingers crossed. I mean, I've given my best effort and I am happy with them, and I do feel like once painted and filed and stuff, they are gonna come together. I'm going to make a start on the packing for these, but I'm definitely not going to finish it today. What I want to do is get stickers on all of the items and then make up the boxes, get them just placed in the boxes, and then I'll finish the packing tomorrow because I'm going to have a little break. I'm going to go for a walk around the park and have some pastries and I've just put them in the oven, the Marks and Spencer's frozen croissants and panu shockies, as we call them. Yeah, so I'm not going to have time to finish the packing, but I definitely want to make a start, so that is what I'm going to do now.